We will move to the addition and subtraction when the vectors are given in that format. Okay. So far what we have in last class what we have discussed was, so when there was a three-dimensional picture. So if vector is there in three dimensions, so suppose this is the vector A. So their components are going to be here. It will be AX, here it will be AY, and here it will be AZ. Okay. So this is what Z-axis, x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so if you want to write this vector in the form of their components, so how we can write vector A equals to so ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. Okay, this is what the vector you can represent. Okay, in terms of their components ax, ay and az. Okay. So now what is the magnitude of this vector? Magnitude of this vector is square root of ax square plus ay square plus az square. Okay. So and how we can find the ax, ay, az? That also we have discussed. So we know that cos alpha equals to ax by a. If you know the if you already know a in alpha, so you can find the ax. So component of what x. Okay. So shall I write that also? So this is what ax equals to a cos alpha. So similarly, you can substitute this a cos alpha over here. Okay. So cos beta equals to ay by a. So that is ay equals to a cos beta. So similarly, cos gamma equals to az by a. So that is az equals to a cos gamma. Okay. So with the help of this one, we have got one result also. What is that? That is nothing but cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equals to 1. This is also a very important relation we got. Okay. So if you substitute this value of ax, ay and az, you can represent this also in another format also. So what is that format? So I will write it over here. So you can write magnitude, vector a equals to, what is that, ax in place of ax, what you can write, a cos alpha I cap plus a cos beta j cap plus a cos gamma k cap. Okay, so this is what you can replace this ax, ay, az in with what in your equation. Okay, so you can replace with cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma. Okay, so these are the what formulas which we have derived in our last discussion. So let me take one interesting example based on this one. So let me take an example. So what example we can take here? Suppose a bird means, doesn't mean that last example. I will change a little bit. Okay, a bird moves with a velocity 20 meter per second. Okay, so 20 meter per second, making an angle of 60 degree with x-axis and 60 degree with say z-axis. Okay, z-axis. What they are asking, find velocity vector. Find velocity vector. They are given velocity, magnitude they are given, a they are given, but they are asking for vector a. What they are asking? They are asking for this vector a. What they are given? Actually they are given a. So velocity means, let me take velocity vector as v. V vector v. Okay. So what is magnitude of vector v they have given? They have given it as 20. Okay, magnitude of vector v means simply you can write it as a v. So what exactly they are asking? Components they are not given, ax, ay, az they are not given, but cos alpha and gamma they are given. So we can use this formula because A is there, means B is also there, alpha is also there, gamma is also there, but problem is with beta. Okay, actually what is the problem is, okay, suppose this is a bird flying in this direction or moving in this direction with a velocity of what? With the velocity of say 20 meter per second. So it is making an angle of 60 degree with x-axis. This is what x-axis, and this is what y-axis. So we cannot take from here, so you can take from here. So with z-axis also it is making 60 degree, but with y-axis they are not given. So with the y-axis they are not given this angle, but that angle is required. We can't use this formula because components have not given, Ax, Ay, Az are not given. So they are given alpha and beta. What is alpha? Alpha they are given 60, beta they are not given, beta they are not given, gamma they are given, gamma how much? Gamma is also 60 degree. Okay, so if you know alpha, beta, gamma, you can find the vector. So how you can find the vector? With v equals to vector v equals to v cos alpha I cap plus v cos beta j cap plus v cos gamma k cap. Okay, so these are the what this is what vector we have to find. V is so they have already given, that is what 20, and alpha and beta, gamma is there, alpha and gamma is there. What we need is we need beta, so we have to find beta first. So we have to find beta. Okay, so how we can find the beta? As we know the equation of that cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equals to 1. Okay, so alpha is what? Alpha is 60. So you can just substitute cos square 60 plus cos square beta plus cos square 60 again equals to what? 0. Okay, so you can write cos 60 square also. It doesn't mean that you have to write like this only. Okay, so what is cos 60? Cos 60 is nothing but what? 1 by 2. You can go through the table. Okay, so cos 60 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 the whole square plus what is this? This is so not given, only cos square beta plus this is also 1 by 2 the whole square equals to not 0 equals to 1. Okay, so this is what? 1 by 4 plus cos square beta plus 1 by 4 equals to 1. So cos square beta plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, so 2 by 4, that means 1 by 2 equals to 1. So cos square beta equals, so take this on that side, so this will be 1 minus 1 by 2. So 1 minus 1 by 2 is what? It will be 1 by 2 again. Okay, so this is what? Cos square beta is 1 by 2. So what is cos beta? Cos beta is 1 by root 2. You have to take the root of that one. Okay, so you got cos beta value also. So now you can substitute over here. Okay, what is cos alpha? Cos alpha is equals to cos 60 degree equals to what? 1 by 2. Cos beta equals to cos 60 equals to 1 by 2. Okay, so that is they are given 60 degree and 60 degree. So you can get the 1 by 2. Now you can substitute over here. Okay, so vector v equals to v. What is v? V is 20. Okay, so 20 cos alpha. What is cos alpha? Cos alpha is 1 by 2. Okay, so 1 by 2, and this is what I can plus again v cos beta. So v is 20 cos beta. What is cos beta? It's again 1 by 2 j cap plus 20 cos gamma. Okay, so cos gamma, this is not beta, this is what gamma. Okay, this is beta. this is not 1 by 2, this is 1 by root 2. Okay, so this is what 21 by 2 k cap. Okay, so vector v is equals to, this will become what, 2 ones are 2 10. Okay, so 10 I cap plus 20 by root 2 is there, so write as it is. So 2 into 10 we can write, but okay, so you can write it as 2 into 10, so root 2 root 2 10 root 2 it will become. Okay, so this will be 2 into 10 into 1 by root 2 j cap plus 20 by 2 means again it is what, 10 k cap. Okay, so let me write this once again. So v vector v is equals to 10 I cap plus this 10 you write as it is, 2 by root 2. Okay, so 2 divided by root 2 you can write as root 2 into root 2 divided by root 2. Okay, 2 you can write root 2 into root 2. Root 2 into root 2 will become what? Root to the square. So root and square will get cancelled. So what remains is root 2. Okay, so 10 is already there. 10 is already there. Where it is 10 to already there. So this 2 will cancel with this root 2. So what remains is 10 root 2 j cap plus 10 k cap. Okay, so this is what going to be a velocity vector. Okay, so velocity vector. Only just mathematics is there, nothing else. You may ask why to find separately. You can substitute here only. You can substitute here only 20 cos 60 and then 20 cos beta to value directly you are getting 1 by root 2. Then 20 cos 60 again you can substitute. So however you are comfortable, you can follow that method. But it is not much physics here. It is all your what, mathematics. Okay, so you should be all perfect with your mathematics. So as we already studied about the addition of vectors, in addition of vectors you have studied the two methods. One is graphical method and another is what, analytic method. So in graphical methods what they will do, they will give two vectors. This is vector A and they will give one more vector. Say this is vector B. They will ask you to add. So what you will do, you will draw them graphically. So you will measure. You will measure this one. Okay, you will measure this one. So what will happen? This will give you vector A plus vector B. Okay. So this is what graphical method. This is what graphical method. And one more method you have studied, that is what analytic method. So when they are given vector A, magnitude of vector A is say some 10 or some A. So magnitude of vector B, say it is some B. So if they ask you to add vector A and B, what you have done? They will give the angle between them. Say angle is, you can take it as theta. So what you have done? You have done to find the magnitude of their addition, vector A plus vector B. So what you have done? You have done like A square plus B square. This is nothing but resultant. Don't get confused. 2AB cos theta. Okay. So like that you have done that one. If you want to know the direction, so direction also what you have done, theta equals to B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta. Okay. These two methods. So this is what you have called it as the analytical method. Okay. Now question arises, sir, how we can add if vectors are given like I cap in terms of I cap, J cap, K cap. Okay. Suppose two vectors are given like this. So vector A is say some 2 I cap plus 3 J cap. Okay, 2 I cap, or you can take it as 3 I cap plus 4 J cap. Okay, and vector B is say 2 I cap plus 3 J cap. So if this is the given format of vector, so then how we can add these two vectors? Okay. So for that, these two methods is composable, or you can take this method also. You have to find separately what magnitude of a vector A and magnitude of vector B. Then you have to find resultant. but why to go with that much procedure? Okay, so if it is applicable here means we can follow full analytic method only here, but the we can directly add also. Okay, so suppose to solve this one, I will take the general vector. Suppose vector A is say ax I cap plus ay j cap. Okay, if this is the vector A, and vector B is say bx I cap plus by j cap. Okay, bx I cap plus by j cap. If I want to add these two, so add A and B, add vector A and vector B. So what is the resultant? Resultant is equal to vector A plus vector B. So substitute what is vector A. Vector A is ax I cap plus ay j cap plus what is vector B? Vector B is bx I cap plus by j cap. Okay, so these are the two vectors they are given. Now how we can add? It's very simple. Just to make vectors which are along the one axis, or which are along the x axis separate and which are along y axis separate, means you can add those vectors which are all are in x along x axis, and you can add those which all are along the y axis. Okay, so what are the along x axis here? Along x axis this I cap and this I cap. So I can write it as ax plus bx. So I will write I cap, because ax and this bx both are along what? Both are along the x axis. So I cap you can take common, plus this ay and this by are along y axis. Okay, so ay plus by equal j cap. Okay, so this is what going to be a resultant. Okay, so in general what I can write? I can write vector r equals to this. I will write it as rx I cap plus this I can write it as ry j cap. Okay, this is what the resultant. So what we got is resultant is rx I cap plus ry j cap. Okay, so where rx is ax plus bx and ry is ay plus b1. Okay, so what we got from here is we can directly add the components. We have to add the components along the x and along the y separately. Okay, so that will give you the what? That will give you the result. Okay, so if I take this example, so vector A and vector B are given. Okay, so A is what? A is 3 I cap plus 4 j cap. Vector B is 2 I cap plus 3 j cap. So how we can add? I can add their components, add their components and write I cap, add their components and write j cap. So resultant is 3 plus 2 I cap plus 4 plus 3 j cap. Okay, so resultant of those two vectors is what we can write is this is what 5 I cap plus this is going to be 7 j cap. Okay, so like this we can get the resultant or addition of two vectors when they are given in terms of what? In terms of the unit vectors I cap and j cap. Okay, so here I can write one statement. So each component of resultant R is, these are the what components of resultant R. Okay, so what I can write is each component of resultant R is what? Each component of resultant R is what? It is sum of corresponding components of A and B. Corresponding components means what? I and I, so J and J. Okay, so is the sum of resultant R is the sum of corresponding uh, corresponding components of vector A and vector B. Okay, so vector A and vector B. Okay, so we were adding their corresponding components x, y, y. So we will get the what? We will get the components of the resultant. Okay, so this is what the statement you can give. Then you may ask me, so what about the subtraction? Do the same procedure, because here in addition in the analytical method, what we will follow the same procedure. Similarly, what we can do here is we have to just subtract. Resultant will become what? Just a negative sign. Okay, so what you can write is if you subtract, if you subtract, so resultant will become what? Resultant will become, so what you can write, Rx I cap plus Ry j cap, but Rx is what? Rx is going to be Ax minus Bx and Ry is going to be Ay minus By. Okay, so just you have to directly subtract. If you want to subtract these two, so resultant will become what? Resultant will become R equals to 3 minus 2, 1, that is I cap, plus 4 minus 3 is 1, so that is what J cap. So this is what going to be your subtraction of these two vectors, and this is what going to be your addition of those two vectors. Okay, so as we know, same procedure we have to follow for addition and subtraction. So this is also called as what? This is also called as analytical method only. Analytical method only. Okay. So question may arise how to add when it is 3-dimensional. Suppose vector A is given something like Ax I cap plus Ay j cap plus Az k cap. If it is 3-dimensional, suppose vector B is given, say Bx I cap plus By j cap plus Bz k cap. Okay, if this is the vectors given, if they ask you to add A and B, so what will be the resultant? Okay, so simple resultant will be what? Resultant will be what? Vector A plus vector B. So what vector A is? Vector A is Ax I cap plus Ay j cap plus Az k cap plus, so this is what? Bx I cap plus By j cap plus Bz k cap. Okay, so if this is the case, so what is the procedure? We have to add corresponding components. Corresponding components means add x with x. So what will happen? Resultant will be Ax plus Bx I cap plus Ay plus By j cap plus Az plus Bz k cap. Okay, so this is what going to be your resultant. Okay, so if I write the resultant is what? I can write Rx I cap plus Ry j cap plus Rz k cap. Okay, so resultant vector R is equal to Rx I cap plus Ry j cap plus Rz k cap. Okay, so now what is Rx here? Rx is Ax plus Bx. Ry is Ay plus By. So Rz is what? Az plus Bz. Okay, so this is what the procedure you have to follow. Okay, so similarly with the subtraction also, just you have to what? You have to subtract Ax minus Bx and Ay minus By, Az minus Bz. Okay, like that you can subtract also. So if I take an example, suppose if I take an example, say vector A is equals to say 2I cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap, and vector B is equals to I cap plus 2j cap plus 5k cap. Okay, so now you have to subtract what is vector A minus B. So resultant vector is, so a minus b, vector a minus vector b. What you have to do, you have to subtract their respective, let me write only, okay. So 2I cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap plus, sorry, subtract, minus I cap plus 2j cap plus 5k cap. Okay, so 2 minus 1, nothing is there, means what, 1. 2 minus 1 I cap. So I am subtracting now. So let me, will add or subtract. We can add or we can subtract, both possible. So we are taking example of addition. So let me add only. So if I add it, to 2 plus 1 I cap plus 3 plus 2 j cap plus 4 plus 5 k cap. Okay. So this is what, 3 I cap plus 5 j cap plus 4 plus 5, 9 k cap. Okay. So this is what the resultant are. So if you want to subtract these two, vector a minus vector b, if you want, so what we have to subtract? 2 minus 1 is 1 I cap plus 3 minus 2 is what, 1 j cap plus 4 minus 5. 4 minus 5 means it will become minus 1 k cap. Okay. So minus 1 k cap, that means I cap plus j cap. This will become what, minus k cap. Okay. So this will be what the subtracted negative what this is what the resultant of subtraction of a and b. Okay. You can write like this also, then you can simplify. But I am doing it directly. Just I am directly subtracting from here on. Okay. So this is how you can get, or they may give you 3 vectors also. From your, if you look at your NCERT book, they have given something ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. B they have given something like bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap. Similarly, vector c is given cx I cap plus cy j cap plus cz k cap. Okay, so if these are the vectors, what they have asked is, they asked to find t equals to vector a plus vector b minus vector c. This is what they are asking. Okay, so resultant, what you will get? You will get t equals to, what you will get? You will get tx I cap plus ty j cap plus tz k cap. Okay, so what is tx then? Tx is a plus b plus c, that minus c means ax plus bx minus cx. Okay, so instead of that, let me write only. Okay, so t equals to, a is what, ax, let us write ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap plus bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap plus cx I cap plus cy j cap plus cz k cap. Okay, so t equals to, this is not plus, this is going to be minus. Okay, this is going to be minus. Okay, so ax, you have to add the corresponding numbers, x. Okay, so ax plus bx, but this is minus cx, this is what I cap plus, similarly ay plus by minus cy, this is what j cap plus, similarly az plus bz minus cz into k cap. Okay, so this is what going to be your answer. So in general you can write it as tx I cap plus ty j cap plus tz k cap. Okay, so this is not your resultant. They will not ask this general. Okay, so just I am writing general. This is what going to be your answer. Okay, you can stop it here. So tx is what? Tx is this one, ax plus bx minus cx. Okay, so ty is bx, not bx. So this is what, ay plus by minus cy. So this is what y want. So tz is az plus bz minus cz. Okay. So no need to worry about all those things. Just I am explaining. I am writing the same things over here. Okay. So this is what going to be your answer. Like that, you can directly add or subtract if it is given in the form of unique vectors, or a equals to ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap, like that.